Scores of people surrounded the residence of the Chief Imam, waiting for the much talked about visit of Reverend Owusu Bempah. In smaller groups, they gathered to deliberate on what to expect. Finally came the much anticipated arrival of Reverend Owusu Bempah, guarded by a plethora of security personnel. The home of the Chief Imam was secured as security personnel appeared alert and ready to avert any intrusion. Hand in hand, Sheikh Dr. Osmanu Nuhu Shaributu and Reverend Owusu Bempah walked in. The demeanor of both religious leaders communicated nothing but peace and love. The Reverend presented a cow to show appreciation to the Chief Imam. He said, but for his swift intervention, issues would have been worse.
Na adioye na amefe sanse senkanya ono asundue a nyame de adom no ene ejesu a wo nyame de adom no a kade esi ye no ke betime de oseye no haw piaba nanso ya papa ampene so ose Owusu Bempah ye meba enti no me pasundue ne nyina mfa asundue ntena oman yi mu enti edikan meda ye nyina ya papa me dia me papa eno no prekope adagbe am say die si ya no yensa enkofa sa asem no ma na minim se emra e wo Ghana enti mrante no mba ye sa no me ditumpa se akodi aprosifo nsem na ne me papa yi enti ene Ewurade nti me pese me ne aprosifo mpanifo no kasa na yetwa asem no so kra eniama ase wa soro no yen ya beye enti ye ne ya papa IGP ene ya maame tiwa a oye CID fo nyina pani ebe kasa na maka kiro mo se me papa ye man pani na nado dankwa kufu ado odo a owo edema wosom eye kristosom ene ye nuano muslim sosom enu nti no na futu a watumi no mesome ne CID pani no eye ya maame tiwa ebe kasa se asem no ye ntwam atagbir Allah na ye nyi free police nsem kura fesesese de asi wa ha no eyo dokese pa na adadie.
Speaking on behalf of the Chief Imam, Sheikh Arimiyao Shaibu said the Chief Imam is not interested in an apology, but rather focused on maintaining peace among the two faiths.
Probably if this hadn't happened, he wouldn't have an opportunity to see Apostle Owusu Bempah face to face and to even now establish a certain new relationship, which he hopes that will continue. And secondly, he also added that he also wants us to remind us of one thing, that in the Holy Quran, reference is made to the whole of the humanity. He said in that invitation, there's no discrimination between the Christian and Muslim, a black and the white. He said the reference is to made to the whole of the humanity. And he says that the Quran makes reference to our common source. We all have two common human progenitors, Adam and Eve. He said, so it means that our source is one. But God made us into big tribes or races and smaller tribes just because for us to appreciate ourselves and see the beauty in our diversity and recognize each other, and to help us also play complementary role. But so the reason is not for us, because of our diversity, to fight amongst ourselves, to be in war, to be at each other's throat. He said that is not the case why God has made us into such different things, even in terms of our religious diversity. So he thinks that what God has done is good. Today we have been able to meet ourselves, and it's all about peace, it's about forgiveness, it's about love.
The national chairman for the Ghana Muslim Mission emphasized that they do not believe in prophecies and hence find it irrelevant.
For us to continue to maintain the peace that we are enjoying, we feel that, like what the Prophet Muhammad taught us, what Jesus taught us, so long as Islam is concerned, prophecy has ceased. The Prophet Muhammad was the last prophet. What we have is perhaps true dream. And even that one, the condition is that when it is bad, pray over it and pray over it and throw your faith away from it.
His church premises was vandalized following his prophecy that the Chief Imam, as well as other prominent figures in the country, may die in 2019 if not prayed for to avert.